And then at the end, they brought out whatever his face is, the guy that makes The Last of Us, the guy who, and he announced he sold 10 more billion copies of Last of Us 2. And he's, doing a flex after being accused of sexual assault or whatever. And we're going to get multiplayer. The Last of Us is getting remade again, and it looks worse.
Yeah.
For $70.
I assume they put a trailer out. Did they put a trailer out, or was it just
no?
Okay, so there's a screenshot. Somehow it looks worse than Last of Us Part 2, but this was in development afterwards, so I don't understand that.
Along with that, it does look like a lot of the art style from the original Last of Us is gone for making people look hyper realistic, which they don't look good at all. Because I was looking at the screen and I go, oh, that's Ellie. And I can tell. But then I look and it looks like they just splattered a new face on her. And I'm like, oh, it just looks like a real human face that you just lobbed on top of a video game character. That isn't uncanny valley at all.
And again, it looks fine in Part 2. It looks very, very good. For the problems about behind the scenes and the game itself that Part 2 has, visually it's gorgeous.
Yeah, and isn't it a PS4? It's a PS4 game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a second.
I didn't even consider that.
Wait. Last of Us. Wait. Last of Us Remade. Part 1 Remade.
Here, just insert that clip from Punisher.
Wait. So you need to tell me
Last of Us Part 2, a PS4 game, looks somehow better than the Last of Us Part 1 Remake, which is a PS5 exclusive. How does that track?
Also, this game ain't even 10 years old. You remade it a second time and it somehow looks worse?
I legitimately don't know what to say. I totally forgot that Part 2 was on PS4.
Because I forgot that too. I was like, yeah, Last of Us Part 2, PS5. Wait a second. It's not. It's a PS4 game. Why does Last of Us 2, a PS4 game, look better? Also, it was $60 on launch, by the way. Looks better than a 10-year-old game remade for PlayStation 5 for $70. That doesn't make any sense at all.
That is insane.
What? Also, you can play The Last of Us Remastered
for like $10
on your PS5. And it has HDR. All they needed to do was just add a frame rate update or something. And it'd be fine. No one needed this. And of course, there's also a $100 version, which is sold out. What is wrong with you people? I understand, right? Even if you like this game, you can play it right now. It's not like Resident Evil 2, where you need to buy a PlayStation 1 to play it. No. You can, if you own a PS5, you can play Last of Us. If you own a PS3, you can play Last of Us. If you own a PS4, you can play Last of Us. Why do you need to get Last of Us again? Why? Do you know how much money could have been spent on making, another game? Or even DLC to Last of Us 2? Who knows? Literally, you could have made a whole spin-off game with the amount of money used. A Last of Us spin-off game for this remake? You could have made it. And they didn't. They chose to remake the same game again that was already fine to begin with. It looked good on the PS4. Yes. It looked good on the PlayStation 3. Now it looks worse. It's not as bad as the GTA Definitive Edition.
Oh, nothing will ever compare.
But this is still ugly.
Yeah.
I just can't believe it. I just can't believe it. Along with that, they're cutting the multiplayer off the remaster version
and making it its own separate thing, which we don't know if they're going to charge for that.
If they charge for it, that is going to be also BS, because if I'm spending $70 on your remade game, that does not need to be priced at $70 unless one of you people can give me proof that the game needed to be charged at $70. They not only cut out a part of the game that they were remaking for $70, they are now going to charge me again.
Don't do it.
Don't you do it.
Listen, Neil Druckmann.
What?
Or as the internet likes to call you, Neil Cuckman.
didn't even know. I thought you were gonna say like duck, like I don't know, something goofy. I didn't know you were just gonna go straight to cuck.
Yeah, that's good. Don't, man. Like, people love The Last of Us multiplayer. I'm not even big on multiplayer, and I like it. Don't charge for it separately from the main game. That's terrible.
Especially when your game is $70
And it's almost 10 years old.
and which I could get for $10 right now. I don't. This is mind-boggling to me.
It really is.
This is absolute. Why? I'd get it if they made like a 60 FPS HDR 4K port of Last of Us 1 remastered and Last of Us 2 for the PS5. I get that. I get it absolutely 100%. I get it. I'm cool with it, actually. This isn't it, though.
Yeah.
And there are going to be people saying, oh, it doesn't look so bad. I'm sorry. You know nothing. You know absolutely nothing. You think, oh, if I can see the follicles on Aloy's hair, then it's a good game. No. You need an art style. Last of Us was at a time period when video games had art styles to make up for the fact that people couldn't be hyper-realistic. Yes. Now that we can make them hyper-realistic, there is no art, okay? All right? That's just me being honest. So all because you put a weird baby face on Ellie, you make Joel somehow uglier. You make it so you can see 3 or 4 more beard hairs on his face. That does not equate to a $70 purchase of a game that was remastered less than 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I can't abide by this. That is absolutely ludicrous. You're all like consuming product instead of enjoying video games. Y'all need to y'all need media literacy, okay? Y'all need to understand basic things. Please. Just buy Last of Us Remastered for your PS5 and play it. End of discussion.
Yeah.
Case closed. Oh, also, I guess to wrap it up, they showed off scenes from the HBO show. For Last of Us.
That's sure.